Today when I look back at my life, I was like you, extremely ambitious, wanting to do it all. The career is above motherhood. This is because when men let us down, I didn't want to be Mrs. So and so, daughter of so and so. I really wanted to be my own person. With two children, 1 and 4 years old, working from home 8 hours a day, how do I pursue self-development and life coach aspirations? Amit, I don't know if you have the luxury to do so or not, but I'm going to tell you something. 1 year and 4-year-old child will not ever be 1 and 4 again. Okay, so if your children are under 5, your most important role is of being a mother. Okay, and I feel like as a society we have started to become very anti this concept of motherhood in terms of that the career is above motherhood. This is because when men let us down, we have no choice but to get into our masculine energy. So I want you to ask a lot more help from your husband. And can I tell you, being a mother is a full-time role, and an 8-hour working from home is a full-time role. And here now you're saying you want to add more life coaching aspirations and self-development. I am going to highly recommend to you, park them. Today when I look back at my life, I was like you, extremely ambitious, wanting to do it all. And when my children were really young, I was having an identity crisis, and I really wanted to create a name for myself. I didn't want to be Mrs. So-and-so, daughter of so-and-so. I really wanted to be my own person. And I feel like there are some of the years that I have missed out that I cannot go back to of my children. Okay, while I had a huge, amazing setup from the most amazing staff to the most amazing dadi, nani, chachis, I had it all. So I had a lot of children giving my children, a lot of people giving my children a lot of caregiving. But today, if you had to tell me to go back in time till the age of 5, I would have totally and completely dedicated myself to my boys. And then at some point what I've realized today, see, look at me now. Both the kids gone for the last, my children left in 8th grade to boarding school. So for the last 10 years, I have had more than enough time to build whatever career I want to. But why at that point did somebody not shake me up and say, Pooja, you're going to have the rest of your life, but these children will never be this age and they are the cutest at this age, wouldn't you agree? So I'm going to ask you to start to re-examine. Now, the one thing that I did right, and I'll tell you that also, is I studied a lot while they were young. Okay, I wish I had not chased money. I wish I had not chased a career. But this whole self-development part that you're talking about, the better I got, because I was so deeply into self-development, I feel like the mother I became in the process was mind-blowing. Sorry about self-show off, but you know what I mean, right? Self-development has that in it. So I'm going to request you to keep on studying, joining courses, become a lifelong learner. Especially as a mother of 1 and 4, while they are somebody you can give your life for, they are also the devils that you can't wait for them to sleep for you to get an ability to even breathe sometimes. That's all we want. Like, koi inko 2 ghante ke liye le jao, kahin bhi le jao, and so that's also, remember that when you especially when you are a mother of young children, you need that me time, because you're all the time guilty. You're guilty when you're in the bathroom, you're guilty when you're in the shower, you're guilty when you're all the time guilty, because you literally, our society brings us up, or we are culturally conditioned to believe that as a mother, 100% of our time is for our children. The father doesn't go through the same thing. The expectations are very, very different. So I feel like, one, you need to speak to your husband to get a little more help. Find help in your house, okay? So while I may be guilty about the fact that I was not there for my children while they were growing up for some period of time, I do also have a lot of warmth knowing that they are so close to dadi, so close to nani, so close to chachu, so close to chachi. The relationships today my children share is because they were there for their entire raising of the child, right? So there are goods and there are bads, but you know what, there are already 2 professions you're running, motherhood and career, and now you're saying you want to add self-development and life coaching. Self-development I'm totally comfortable with adding, because it is not dependent on you having any results apart from just self-improvement, correct? But life coach aspiration, can I tell you, just put it on hold for a little period of time. You can keep studying if you like, but don't don't have a double income right now. Let your children turn 5. I'm not joking. Whether it is in their health or it is in their studies or it is in school, suddenly when the child turns 5, no, there's an independence that comes into the child that you can then use and take advantage of. Till the age of 5, I remember going to the doctor every week till the children turned 5, and then suddenly they became healthy, they became stronger, they didn't need me as much. The school was like almost till 3 o'clock, so I had that advantage. I was able to put them in classes in the evening. So there was a lot you can do with the routine. But a 1-year-old, how, sweetheart? How? Why are you being so harsh on yourself? Please, self-love, little more self-love, yeah?